Hi, my name is Poeartistry. I am excited to welcome you to James Poeartistry Productions. You are tuning into an incredible experience known as Poeartistry Gold, where we delve into the art of commentary, storytelling and poetry. We aim to bring you inspiring and thought-provoking content.
This is a Poeartistry Gold moment by the author James Lynch.
This is Poeartistry Gold number 121 Perceptive Readers. Something I want to think about today, or maybe it's something you think about on a regular basis, is the way that you meditate, the way that you even apply scriptures in your life. Why are you applying those scriptures or those thoughts in your life in the first place? Is it to make your life better? I'm wondering if some of you said that. Or did you say, because I'm just supposed to? Okay. Yes, you would be right that all good things of that nature we're supposed to. But my question today is, do you want to? Do you really want to? You know, when Jesus actually came down on this earth and he saw persons at times, you know, in all the worst situations, and their situations were so bad, so dire, so ostracized, that when they needed help, when those type of people needed help, as you know, just like we have situations today, we won't even go into them, people wouldn't help them. See, people wouldn't help them. And yet, you know, so it depends on, again, whatever the account is that you're reading. But remember, there was actually certain circumstances in society where Jesus lived at and worked around where once you contacted this or contracted that or what have you, then you just had to stay on the outskirts of the civilization. And to make it even worse, you had to actually, if you came anywhere near or somebody just came near you, you had to yell stuff like, you're unclean, and things of that nature. And so just imagine how humiliating that was. Just imagine, you know, I got to put it in today's terms. Just imagine if you have somebody who was just mean, who just wanted to play a joke, play a game on some of these persons. So they would go around harassing and hounding them. You know, look at me. I'm just telling you, I'm just talking about human nature. I can just imagine some of the people playing practical jokes just to go somewhere within so many feet of them, because, you know, they weren't supposed to be actually going around harassing persons in the first place, just to have them said it, just to make them have to say it or what have you. That's just a side thought that maybe that's more for one of my books or whatever. But the whole point is, these same persons felt something with Jesus that they were willing, you see, to even take chances in order to maybe not be able to talk to him, but even just to touch him. Well, there was one man, because sometimes, you know, they had to get people, close members or what have you, to actually talk to Jesus, or to bring him in on carts or what have you. It's a variety of ways. But this is what I want to share with you overall. There was one man who still had said to Jesus, you know, if you want to, you could heal me. You can make me clean, and things of that nature. And you know what Jesus said? You know what he said? He said, I want to. The situation that we really live in today is remember I already told you, everything is resolvable. Everything can be fixed on just the basic level, economy level, and things of that nature. And just like, we say practical jokers have always been around, people who are always trying to start stuff just to keep your mind messed up in this way or that way. Well, let me tell you, one thing that Jesus continued to show me, no matter what people and what the media is talking about and this and that or what have you, you know what? Some of this stuff, even though it's bad because it's all sin in some of these cases, some of this stuff, I tell you again, is not that big and bad that the ransom sacrifice won't cover for repentant ones. And it is humans at times, where oftentimes, that either don't know what they're doing, either they don't want to know what they're doing, or they're too arrogant and prideful just to do the simple thing. And so we strive not to let ourselves get all, caught up in their mess of what they're trying to do or say this. See, I've seen situations where, you can have a whole, I always say again, almost like a group mentality, mob mentality, that once you get through with all the gossip that they did, that they really just done gossip their brains out. You see, where now even they don't even know what is the reality, how you should handle this situation or that situation. And when all I'm saying again is, when you still go back to basics on, okay, how would Jesus handle this situation, you'll find out it's not as, complicated as people who have gossiped their minds out and their reasoning out make it so. Do you get what I'm telling you, perceptive reader? So, one of the reasons why I call you perceptive reader, read one scripture every day, if not more. If you have a question, ask somebody. You can ask me at buymeacoffee.com. If I don't get back to you within, an hour or so, I know most likely I'll get back to you by the close of business day. And that's if, there's not a huge influx of people. You see, normally I can really concentrate on, and that's what I normally have worked on. Just one or two persons in the first place, really two people at the first place, as far as what I try to do to help. But just a basic question or what have you, buymeacoffee.com/James Poeartistry. Even if you don't tip me $1, or 1 penny or what have you, I'll still answer a question in that way. And so sometimes the first step in some people turning all that knowledge that they have had and gathered over the years into wisdom is to finally be able to approach people with no fear, just in sincerity or integrity, you see, in order to resolve a problem. Take care of yourself, perceptive reader. Have a wonderful day.